In this video, I'm going to explain to you why I don't bet on soccer games. Okay, to start, let's say X here represents X here represents possible outcomes from betting, right? Represents possible outcomes. Okay, so uh, possible outcomes or possible betting outcomes. All right, so I'm going to use three examples of sports. So I'm going to compare soccer with NFL game and then an NBA game. Okay, so X of soccer here represents all the possible outcomes you can expect if you randomly bet on a soccer game. Okay, so there are three possible outcomes. You either win, you draw, or there is a loss. Okay, for each soccer game, you can expect three possible outcomes. Okay. Let's say what is the possible outcomes for an NFL game? Okay, so for an NFL game, there are two possible outcomes. There is a win, or a lose. Okay, if there is no winner, oftentimes the game goes into overtime. There is overtime, but the overtime will result in one of the teams winning. Okay, and it's the same for NBA games. Okay, so for an NBA game, it's the same. A team either wins or loses. So a win or lose. If nobody wins and there is a draw, it goes to overtime. All right. So if you look at the actual data, for soccer games, the probability of draws, right? The probability of having a draw, either 0-0, 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, something like that, is between 20% to 28%. Okay, so that means that the probability of actually having a win or a loss is between 72% and 80%. Okay. What about an NFL game? So an NFL game, actually the chance of the game going to overtime, okay, is about 6%. Okay, so that means that purely what are the chances of having a win or a lose? Okay, so that's about 94%. And this is the same probability split for NBA games. So NBA games, the data shows there is only about 6% of it going to overtime. That means a win or a loss uh, occurs 94% of the time. All right. So if you have a choice, let's say you're only interested in gambling, right? You don't care about the teams and you don't have any strong support for any team. All you care is about making money, right? Among these three sports, where will you bet uh, in order to improve your chance of winning? You should never put your money in soccer. So if you're looking at it purely from a betting perspective, right? You want to improve your chances of winning, you are better off betting on an NFL game or you're better off betting on an NBA game. Okay, because you get a better chance of a win or a lose. The win or lose, these two outcomes have a higher chance of occurring compared to soccer game. Most people who bet on soccer game oftentimes the data shows they don't normally choose draws. Plus, given that a draw is very highly likely to occur, right, that diminishes your chance of winning. You have to choose between three possible outcomes, where here you can choose to ignore the overtime happening and choose the win or lose, which combined gives you about 94 probability of getting it right. Right, compared to soccer where you have only 72 to 80%. So as someone who is just purely interested in betting, I do not bet on soccer games because I want to improve my chances of winning. I'd rather bet on an NFL game or bet on an NBA game. Okay, so this is why I don't bet on soccer games. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, leave me comments under the video. Thank you.